Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. This is a swipe card that I notched out. You can see the teeth are folded back. It's kind of a weird one anyway. It's got a curve on one side. It doesn't matter about the curve. 8 by 10 inch canvas. And it's coated with Meeden black gloss paint. And I wanted to put some Anita's black metallic on top of it as a layer to slide things. There we go. Just because it makes swiping so much easier. So I'm going to do that if I can, as quickly as I can. I don't think I've ever used a base layer of Anita's black metallic. And I don't think you can get any more Anita's black metallic, so I would recommend any black metallic. Then we're going to apply some 24 karat gold and some Dazzling White, both from Gold-Deco-art. Right now. I'm going to start with the Dazzling White, which I just mixed up. The reason I want a bunch of Dazzling White is because I'm going to use the last little bit, or most of my Rhapsody Rose. Because I did a painting yesterday. It wasn't my most successful painting, but I liked some elements in it. And one of them was the combination of Rhapsody Rose, Tickled Pink, and Saffron. So we're going to try it again. And hope that I have enough left for the painting I have in mind afterwards. I don't mind if I have some white showing, that would be okay with me. And I think I have another primary elements of Rhapsody Rose. I hope so. Crossed fingers. Tickled Pink. Purely pigment. I saw something just fall in there. Always good to have tweezers. Always. And then this is my version of red-orange. Very similar to saffron. Which is actually a color that Colourarte, when they were still thriving, they may be again, who knows, made up for me. Now, do I want to go outside my limits and add throw a little bit of tangerine in there? Now this is going to not be, if I use that swipe card, which I actually, I tip this down a little bit. And then back. Which I'm pretty sure will be fine. So, my swipe card is here. I need some black cell activator. Put that spatula into the bucket. Take a kidney quarter just so I make sure I have enough room. Wish me luck. I have to mix up a whole lot of paint soon. I'm glad I did that kitty corner, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have had enough. Why don't we not take any chances? Yeah, look, I was right. I think I'm out of cell activator. That's inconvenient right now. That's interesting. Now I have a small card that's almost the same width. Yep, almost the same width as the notches. And I'm not going to waste any of the cell activator, even to the point of putting some back. Looks like I've got a paint chip on my card. I'm going to wipe that off, grab some more, let some of that fall off as well. Now I'm going to tip it. What am I going to tip it onto? Maybe I'll tip it onto that straight edge I used. Well, that's probably not wide enough, but I have something. If my turntable had stopped turning, that would be helpful. I tried this yesterday. Might add some more colors. I think that's going to happen actually. Very uneven. I'm surprised how uneven it is. But that's kind of cool. I grab my small spatula. Let's see what I can do. What will I do with that? Just stand out of the way. I think this is going to be blue. In this case, it's either blue flame or cerulean blue, which I think would be absolutely fabulous. So I'm going to do that. I'm not cooperating anymore. I don't think I'm in love with it, but doesn't mean I can't tip it down. And if that's not going to work, I'm going to use a skewer. Hopefully without too much paint on it. Either that or just grab a fresh one, which is much safer. If I can make this into something I like, that would be good. So far, it's not happening. You know what I feel like doing? I feel like taking some gold and a wide swipe card and just swiping over everything. Oh, I lost my cells. Well, that's going in the bucket. This is a playing card. And some cobalt turquoise. we'll see how that goes. We've got lots of little cells. And residuals on my card. I'd like to just put it right across the top. I really don't want to lose those pretty cells in between. Maybe I will try and modify my approach. I keep cleaning off my cards on this edge, it'll finally fill in eventually. Got some nice gold in there. I'm glad I didn't decide to abandon the cells. It's funny, even in the moments when you're feeling like you're failing, you still have an opportunity. To succeed. I will be tipping. I'm not sure there's enough paint to do anything with it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to use a straw since I'm not having a good time with that. Fortunately, I know if I like my colors enough. And I have paint to steal. I can sort of kind of cheat and just fill in. And then again, maybe nobody will ever see this depending on how it turns out. Not sure about the bottom. I really can't. Maybe I'll scrap it. Maybe I shouldn't, because there's some cool aspects to it. I think. I don't know what I think. I'm going to grab a little tiny acetate tool. And some of my Dancing Fuchsia cell activator. move it into that black, but it'd be just as cool to keep the black. In any case, it's all kind of strange. I can always keep the swath down the middle. That's where all the cool stuff's happening anyway. Not mean to touch the painting other than where I am. I did it twice. Well, it's organic, all right. Not sure about this down here. I think I need to do something with that. Better without all that black. And even though it went sideways and it's a little strange, it's really kind of cool. Good colors in any case. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to be super helpful, please join the membership. My art is for sale. I'm here to help. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're found in the Amazon link, and the Amazon link is found on the link tree in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.